time to look at the final Beast Wars Megaclass figure of 1997, Baboon. The toy you all voted me to review first in my Beast Wars poll from 2023. So we have Baboon, who turns into a mandrill and specializes in guerrilla warfare. You couldn't fit monkey business in the bio? A beast of stocky build, Baboon is covered in sculpted fur with molded folds across the toy, especially on his back. There's also his stubby little tail, knuckle creases and nails for both sets of feet, sculpted teeth. He's lacking in some features like a beard, though given the transformation that would likely prove intrusive. Of course, what is a mandrill without those ridges that run lengthways across its muzzle? The deco is a nice mix of blue, grey, white, red and gold, and it's times like this that I regret picking on Mutant Razorclaw for his colours. Granted, mandrills have blue on them, and they clearly went all out to make for a more colourful toy. Consequently, the ridges, the parts supposed to be blue, are now white. At least the nasal ridge and base are appropriately painted red. Mandrills also sport blue and red in other places, but we'll put that one behind us. This toy was sold in Takara's Beast Wars second line as a separate Maximal character named Apache. Though virtually identical, the blue on Apache apparently leans ever so slightly towards purple. I'll believe it if and when I see it. Most of the toy's articulation is in his limbs. Ball-jointed shoulders, wrists and hips, waist, bicep and thigh swivels, hinged elbows and knees, around 70 degrees for the former, near 90 for the latter, and lastly, hinged ankles. Baboon has an animal attack mode. First, push in his right ear and... Second, the twin missiles and launcher within his mouth slide forward via this lever on his back. Remove a missile, insert it in the launcher, which causes the lever to reset itself, then slide the lever forward again to fire the missile. Pretty cool, but if you want to bring out the heavy artillery... Like his fellow 97 Megaclass figures, Baboon has an intermediate battle mode. I'm not even sure I have it right. Based on Baboon's instructions, it looks more or less like this, yet when Apache uses it in the Beast Wars 2nd anime, we also see it in a quadruped configuration. As third or bonus modes go, it's fine. The mechanical surface detailing instead of leaving it flat is always appreciated. It's certainly packing firepower with the additional cannons and missile racks, on top of the previous weaponry. It even has its own vicious-looking head, hence why for Apache it's referred to as Angry Combat Mode. The problem with primate transformers is that the transformations themselves aren't always interesting, as you're basically turning one humanoid into another. Here, the limbs are still limbs. Each leg rotates 180 degrees at the thighs, exposing pistons and other robotic features, though it's hard to see the robot feet as anything other than upside-down mandrill paws. Similar mechanical details are on the insides of his upper arms. The complexity lies within the upper body. As done to death as the animal head-on chest trick is, the body slides down while the torso splits and rotates in blocks, incorporating the dual missile racks and twin cannons into the design. The missiles and launcher stored within his back further accentuate the look. Combined with that gnarling head sculpt with a flat-top mohawk, Baboon's reputation as one of the most aggressive battle-hardened Maximals was never in doubt. Of course, the one advantage to the limb's remaining limbs is that their level of articulation is retained. Other than the somewhat intrusive kibble near his shoulders, posability is arguably improved from Beast Mode, given his arms are now freed from supporting him in a quadruple stance, and you can properly use the waist swivel. The only new point of articulation is the ball-jointed robot mode head. As TF Wiki showcases with Apache, you can disconnect the twin cannons and aim them forward. Oh, and he can handhold his launcher. Not that he couldn't before, but still. Baboon is among the best Beast Wars Ah hell, one of the best toys of the whole line, with a solid functional beast mode, a robot packing with personality, and weaponry. Even the bonus battle platform mode is cool. Sure, there are other figures with more creative transformations, but what Baboon offers, I say is enough for anyone to go ape over.